Club for life.
My name is Blake, and I am going to be doing a, I guess you'd call it a zombie Dino doll deck. It's kind of crazy the way it sounds, but let's just get into it.
Okay.
Alright, so, for this deck, we're going to actually start off with 3 Shiruni Solitaire. Solitaires, usually just to get a, either a fusion or one of your synchros in the in your extra deck. And then you also want to run 3 Mizuki. Mizuki is the way to get this out of your graveyard. Best card to have. And then we're gonna have 2 Uni Zombie. Uni Zombie is the pretty much the player of the card. So whenever you normal summon Solitaire, you can special summon this by tributing him, activating the effect, grab Mizuki, and special summoning him.
Yeah, using its Lone Fire effect.
Then we're gonna have 1 Spirit Master, just in case. Then we're gonna go with the Dino stuff, which we're gonna have 3. We're gonna have 3 Soul Eating Oviraptors. You always want to try to get into this card as quick as possible. This is the card that you want all the time. At least I do. Then you also want 2 Overtex and 2 Ultimate Conductor. Just these cards will get you into some great combos. Just this. It's amazing what you can just do with these cards. Then here's one of the one-offs that you have is a Giant Rex. Either you can use a Foolish Burial to get him into the graveyard, and then you can use
Double Evolution Pill?
Yeah, like Double Evolution Pill, or if you have him in your hand, that's great. It's awesome. And then we're going to go to the Shaddols. We're going to go to Shaddol Hedgehog. Hedgehog is just a card that allows you to grab 1 Shaddol monster. It's not necessarily for the effect. It's more for getting out the other cards, the big
Shaddol monsters.
Yeah, the big Shaddol monsters. Next, you're gonna have one beast, 1 dragon. The beast is a great card. I did have this at 2. I might run it at 2. I'm not sure yet, but for right now, this is 1 is fine with me. And then 1 Shaddol dragon. All this does is it puts 1 card. I think it just destroys 1 spell card.
Just like a mystical space type of, basically.
Yeah. Now we're gonna go into my hand traps. I have 2 drone locks. I would run 3 possibly, but I can't find any room for those for the 3rd one. So maybe I can do an updated video and figure out if there's any other better card I can get rid of.
True.
Then we're gonna go on to our spells. We're going to have 3 Double Evolution. Even if you draw it, that's great. If you send Overtext to the graveyard, that's great. This card is just amazing to get your Conductor out. It's amazing. I hope it never gets banned. Next, you're going to have 3 Shaddol Fusion. This is just to fusion summon your Shaddol monsters. Yep. And it's really good.
Best card in the deck?
I'd say double. And with Shaddol Fusion, if you go second, which this deck has mostly been second, so if you go second and your opponent makes a special summon, you can activate that and use cards from the deck, which is awesome. Next, 3 Allure. The Allure is just to get your dark, just Shaddols out of there. Sometimes it's not always good. Sometimes you have to take a chance. I might cut this down to 2 to fill in that extra space for drone lock, but I'm not sure yet. So far, I haven't had too much trouble with it. Then I'm gonna have 2 Burial from a Different Dimension. This is mostly for
when you banish
Yeah.
for like double evolution and Mizuki and such.
Yeah, this is mostly just for like the Mizuki stuff, and I actually get to have this a lot. I'm sorry about the noise. Next, we are going to do 2 Called by the Grave. Called by the Grave is a great card. I only run 2 because you don't necessarily need too much, but 2 is like the perfect amount, which is great. Foolish Burial. Foolish is one of the cards that just, like I said, you can send Giant Rex, or you can even send Overtext with it and get the effect off. Even if you don't get Oviraptor, that's okay. At least you have a Foolish. 1 Regeki, then you have 1 Monster Reborn.
Yep.
And I only have 1 trap, and that is going to be Imperial Order. Just a good card, and most people are running it now. It's a very good card. Next, we're going to go on to the extra deck, which is mostly composed of a lot of expensive monsters. So we have El Shaddai. I'm going to show you all of them, actually. I'm going to show you El Shaddai, Winda, and then we got this one.
Shiganaga?
Yeah, Shiganaga. This is mostly for your zombies, this is for the Shaddals, and this is for the Dinos. I rarely go into this because the only time you can really go into it is by either Giant Rex.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it. But it still works. It works very well.
What do you think of Winda?
Winda is a very good card. It stops your opponent from doing a lot and helps you more. Next, I run 2 Zyfern. You can run 3 if you like. I've only found 2 necessary. I have actually ran 3 before, and to be surprised, I have been able to special summon 3 before, and it's crazy. But I thought 2 would be more fitting, because I kind of like some other different varieties of synchros.
True.
So I'm going to have Black Rose. I kind of like this card because I might change it. I don't know. Maybe I might put another Zyframe in there. But this card is basically just my Regeki.
True.
Just in case.
Yeah, just to clear the everything. Just wipe it all clean.
Then we're going to have my, pretty much the beater synchro of them all, the Shiruni. This, I think if you send one, or you banish one zombie that this was, one zombie material that this was made out of, and it gains, like...
That attack?
Yeah, it gains that attack, and it's incredible.
Awesome.
So if you're a Geki them, or...
Be a lot of damage.
It'd be a lot of damage. Then we're gonna have the 3 big monsters right here.
For the Utopia package.
Utopia. It's awesome. I never go... You can. I have done the Utopia Prime and then activate its effect, but that's only if... I've only ever had to do that once, but I usually go into the Utopia Lightning. It's just really good in general. No one can stop you. And then for my links, I have 1 Chikamaru. Is that it?
Doolittle Chimera.
Chimera. Then we have 1 Decode, and then we have Skull Deep. I know he's not called that, but I call him that anyway. Skull Dread. And this is just to, if you can make this, that's awesome. You can grab 4 cards. If you have 4 monsters on the field, it's really good.
Okay.
Like I said, expensive. Now we're gonna move on to the side deck. This is all personal, pretty much. This is just my opinion. So, I don't really... If you guys think I need to change it a little bit, just let me know.
Yep.
So, Draco...
Leave us a comment.
This is just a card to...
stun your opponent, like Paleo and everything?
Yeah. It's
instant
pretty much
one?
just stun. That's the only difference. A lot of these are pretty much just stun cards. And we have System Down. This is just for the any machine monsters that I come across. There have been a lot of machine monsters, like ABCs, and those are becoming a lot of big hype. So
like the Cyber Dragons? Getting ready.
And this would really help a lot, so I add this just in case. Also, it allows me to grab even bigger monsters, so it's awesome. Then we have 3 anti-spell. I don't know why I have to even cover the effect, it's anti-spell.
Yeah, it's awesome.
It's good to have. If you have all your monsters on the field by the second turn, and then you place it, you're fine. I'm pretty sure you're fine. Then we're gonna have 3 floodgates. It's kind of like some people run it, some people don't. I do it because it's just a placeholder almost, and it's a really good card in general, and it doesn't hurt me. It's just it's pretty good. Alright, and then we're gonna have 2 Imperial Order.
Imperial Iron Wall.
Imperial Iron Wall, I'm sorry. This, I don't know if you would side this too much because you have a lot that you...
Banish?
Yeah. So, I'm not 100% sure what...
You only side it to stop your opponent's,
Pretty much.
Stuff, yeah. ABCs and such.
But it's not that it's not difficult for your opponent to, destroy your monsters. I mean, it's really hard for destroying it. And then we're going to have Macro Cosmos. I could change this, but it's really good for just to stop your opponent. Another card...
Kills True Draco instantly.
Another card that you could add is like Skill Drain, but for this deck it just probably wouldn't... It'd probably hurt it more, so I tried just going Macro Cosmos. And that was the zombie Dino doll, I guess you can call it. It's I've never seen anyone play this before, but me and my friend, we worked on it together, and it seems like it works. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.